Hi, Leo. So, for you, I heard tomorrow, not today, tomorrow. And I'm not sure what that means. It could mean different things for different people. For some of you, it could be a procrastination energy that you might have been in that's being pointed out to you. For others of you, there's something you might need to wait when you see this, not today, but tomorrow. And then I'm hearing no day but today. That's a musical. It's from a musical. Well, let's see. What energy is Leo embodying right now? What energy is Leo embodying right now? Hey, man. But it's called the Awakening in this deck. And we have the Seven of Wands here as your basis there. Standing up for yourself and your beliefs, have confidence. Challenge those in power, but choose your battles wisely. Temporary pause for reflection and insight and awakening, where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness. And then also charitable actions. So there could be something that you're wanting to do. And I don't want to say that. I just heard pull the trigger. It's something you want to pull the trigger on. So there's a decision that that's the words that came through. Like maybe you wanting to make a decision. But for some of you, it means you need to think on it. Maybe sleep on it. Pause and reflect, which is the energy you're in. Or you might be telling yourself, I'll wait till tomorrow. But I think it would be better for you to think it over as long as you're not procrastinating. Because there's a difference between thinking about something to evaluate it, as opposed to thinking about something endlessly and just, putting off any action. So, I don't know, let's see. You'll know which one is for you. Let's see what the tarot has for you today. All placements of Leo. Even in shuffling the cards, there's like a delay. Yeah, we have the Two of Wands here coming out first. So I'm feeling a desire here with this Two of Wands. And then the Seven of Wands came out next upright, but it wants to turn reverse, but it came out upright, right? But it moved. So there's something, it's like, are you looking out for yourself, Leo? Are you making the choices that will be better for future Leo? We have the King of Wands here as your main focus. And something about you needing to keep your defenses up, or feeling like you need to. This is your blockage right now. So we're gonna we will clarify in a second, but let me just keep going here. All right, let's keep going. Some of you may be feeling like you're separated from your strength right now, or separated from that passionate Leo energy. Maybe you're not feeling quite like yourself. And you're trying to make the rational decision. Yeah. Some lingering energy here. Some lingering energy. The Ten of Swords is here as advice, and that's very clear to me. It's time to let go of something, like once and for all, like really let go of something. And it's been difficult because I feel like you've wanted to let it go, and you have been it's like, I'm letting it go. I have, but it's something about you is still focused on this thing. Some kind of betrayal from the past, some kind of painful situation. I like this as the outcome. King of Cups, maturity, stability emotionally. I just heard distance, like a calm distance, maybe going within to have an honest look at your emotions with this King of Cups. You could also be dealing with the King of Cups. But let's see. We have the Magician here as well. All right, so maybe it's time to manifest. I don't know why I kept shuffling, because that was the overall energy with the Magician. Is there anything else that needs to come out? Well, we got back to the Three of Pentacles here. So, the Magician having showed itself as the intended overall energy, this is showing me something, yes. Okay, so the Magician should be here, and it is here, but you're not really taking advantage. This is the energy that you've been kind of in, like self-delay, self-delay. The Hangman can be good because it allows us to reflect. It really gives you a chance to take a step outside of yourself and look over a situation, right? It's an awakening of sorts. It's you looking at a situation from all sides. But sometimes it can also be delay. And I think maybe the Hangman is starting to enter that phase of like stagnation in a situation for you. And this could have something to do with work or something to do with moving on from something. You have the Two of Wands here. So it's like you're trying to figure out which direction to take at this time. I like this Two of Wands because it really gives a good idea. Like someone is, they've got a map, they've got they've got the globe sitting there. It's like they're holding one of the wands. It's like, I know what to do with this. I'm ready to go out there. But at the same time, it's like, am I ready to go out there? Is the coast clear? It's kind of the energy I'm feeling with this right now. Some of you might be wanting to go on a trip as well. What's blocking you? Defensiveness. I think that this could be the bigger issue here. You want to protect yourself. You want to make sure that you can trust the people around you. And I feel like that is sort of almost becoming a hindrance to you right now, Leo, in a situation, whatever this is for you. Because we're going to clarify these cards in a bit, but it's like there's something that you are not seeing because of your intense desire right now to cocoon or like to protect yourself. And I don't even see the Hermit card here. It's like you want to make sure you're in control with this King of Wands, which is good. You know, it's good to have this King of Wands energy, but at the same time, you don't want to let it take over. It always has to be balanced out. And right now what I'm feeling is like this lion who's behind the King of Wands right now is kind of looking on. And that's why I'm feeling this separation energy. It's almost like the strength itself is becoming an excuse or a shield for you, Like an I don't need anybody, or yeah. It's like getting ahead of you in a situation, and like maybe you're getting, I don't want to say lost, but you're letting that lead you instead of you remaining in balanced control of the situation. You're letting someone, maybe not you, Leo, is letting the idea of, but I'm reading for you, the idea of being so strong, I don't need anyone, I'm going to protect myself from the situation, block you from beautiful new things or steps forward, maybe even new friendships with people, because there's something that triggered that in you. Like there's something that triggered maybe some kind of group situation. Oh yeah, look at this. Some kind of group situation with the Three of Pentacles here and the Three of Oh my goodness, yeah, I'm feeling like it's making me want to cry almost. Angry tears though, like angry tears. Like I don't know, maybe Leo, you could be somebody who when you get really angry you cry. It's like pain and sadness, but more anger. It's like you were dealing with people that were always putting burdens on you or deceiving you in some way, competing with you, putting you in situations I'm hearing that were not necessary, throwing you into conflict. And that has, yeah, just putting lots of weight on you, maybe just putting you in an unfair circumstance somehow. And it's got you feeling this way. And that's okay because the nine of wands is a strong person, somebody who hasn't given up and they've been through a lot and they keep going. But I feel like this 9 of wands is kind of here with the 7 of wands right now. Like it's becoming an issue where it's a constant energy where you're not being able to move away from it. The mentality that's come from this dealing with these situations and these peoples, and I just heard this group dynamic. And really, this is the energy that you want. This is the energy that you are, Leo. And I feel like it's available to you, or it will be. But apparently, there's still some healing that you need to do. Yeah, and the King of Swords being here beneath the 3 of Cups. And oh, there we have the Magician again. It's like you've got to cut out this painful energy to get to this Magician, to get to this manifesting energy again. Because Leo's, I mean, yeah. And we have 8 of Pentacles here in Justice. Like somebody must have, I'm hearing, done you wrong. Somebody did you wrong. There's some sort of an injustice in your maybe recent past. We're going to clarify. But with the 10 of Swords here as advice, it's saying, like, walk away from it now. Let it go now. You know, because it's becoming almost like an infection in your energy. And you don't want that, right? We need the ego to help us in our confidence and to bolster our strength, but we don't need the ego to take over. And I feel like you should be more in an energy of recognition, yeah, and in healthy relationships and King of Pentacles and financial earnings and things. This could have something to do with the job. But for some reason, you are a little bit hung up on whatever this situation was, where you were dealing with people who I can't even blame you. It seems like they were pretty bad. You could have been dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You see the Queen of Wands here. But it's like they might have tried to affect your money, your independence. They might have tried to, like, change the way you make money or affect your stability. Either way, I don't feel like that's really within their power, and you have to not give them that power. And it's like the more you focus on that, or you let that situation dictate your experiences going forward, you know, you're kind of giving your power away. And you don't want to do that. And I feel like that's what this card is saying too. Like the Lion is looking at you. Like you're giving your power away in a situation, to a situation that doesn't deserve it. And so it may be necessary for you to review. We have the outcome as water, and we have your overall embodying energy as water as well with the Hangman card. To really look at those emotions and understand that it doesn't rule you, okay? Yeah, more cups here. All right, so let's see. What about this 2 of Wands? For my Leos. Yeah, you moving forward is justice. You taking those steps. But it's like you still have this sour energy there. And it's becoming a hindrance for you. So without me being too repetitive, yeah, it's time to get out of your head here. Notice how she's looking at what's gone away. With the Five of Cups, it's a reminder that like there's still so much life to be lived. And she has this cup right there that she's not even looking at, that's got so much in it, and it's colorful and it's promising, but instead she's focused on spilt milk, right? I feel that's clarifying here, the Seven of Wands, because it's almost like there's a resentment here with the Seven of Wands and Five of Cups together that's forming, and it's like you've done it to protect yourself, but it's doing the opposite. Ace of Swords, that's the truth here, I feel, without tooting any horns. I'm just saying Ace of Swords is showing itself here. I feel like it's time for you to really move on from whatever situation this is, and it can be hard to do because sometimes those moments in life can be defining, right? It can be defining without defining you. It can be a time that you, like, I remember when those people really put me through some shit I did not have to go through. But I didn't let it crush me. That's the key, right? I feel like that's what you need to hold on to right now, because instead you're holding on to, I can't believe they did that to me. There's gonna be people who do things to you that are without reason. Like, there are gonna be people working out of their own place of pain and resentment that see you and you trigger that in them. And then they wanna pass that on to you. You don't have to accept it. All right? What about this King of Wands? Cups again. I think I'm going to call this reading cups. Yeah, it's like your heart needs attention. Your heart needs attention, Leo. So I don't know if you've been cutting out people or refusing connecting with people, cutting out, and this was kind of similar to Virgo last week, I think. Removing yourself from people. And maybe that's warranted, but it doesn't mean always be that way with everyone. Because I feel like you think you have to be like that old man I just heard in a van down by the river or like secluded cabin in the woods living by yourself. Like, you don't have to become that because you met a few shitty people. Excuse my language. The Emperor. Yeah. Maybe for some of you, this has to do with some sort of a father figure, or this could just be saying it's time for you to take control and reconnect with certain family. There could be family that you miss. Or there could be family that misses you and wants to connect with you as well. But I feel more so a sense of community here. It's like you deserve that. You deserve to have friends and family and people around you that support you. And I don't want you to shut yourself off from that. And it feels like something has been so painful for you that it's made you just want to cut yourself away from everything. And, you know, that can be healthy for a while when you're healing, like hermit mode. But it's only for a while, you know. You don't want to be cold. Let's see what came out here. The Fool. Oh, the Hermit. This is coming out to clarify your advice. The Four of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. I just heard Tekashi 6ix9ine. Maybe you dealt with somebody who was like a rat. I don't know the connection there, really. That might mean something to somebody. But I have the Three of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Fool, the Hermit, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you've been in reflection about this. But I think it's really time, and it doesn't even have to be like some intense thing. But I feel like it's just time for you to be like, all right, now I'm going forward. You're a Leo, you know, it's within you to do it. But I think it just drained you. Whatever this was, it drained you. It drained you. Like, you know that card in the Modern Witch Tarot deck where it has that extra everything is fine card, but it's the Ten of Swords, but the person is just laying there looking at their phone, like just having given up and like, oh, everything is fine, but there's in a lot of pain. I feel like you can't deny that pain that you were in, and maybe you just need to acknowledge that and be like, I know I dealt with this situation, It was crappy. I've gotten through it, but it's not going to take away my future from me. Right? And it's time to like start again and maybe look into new things that can be fun for you and new connections, and to the people that are still around you who weren't bad apples, who you can connect with, you know, they're still there. So what about this King of Cups as the outcome? Because I feel like this is you doing that reflection. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles here with the 10 of Pentacles and the Sun. Yeah. Seeing the good that's around you, Leo, and appreciating that and building on that. I feel like you do have people around you who still care about you and still very much want to have fun with you and have equal give and take with you. But you've got to come out of this energy, right? And realize that there's still so much for you. And let that past energy go. Let it die. Let it die. Walk away from it completely. Don't hold on to it. Okay? Let's get you an oracle card. Somebody misses your eyes, by the way. There's somebody who's coming in energy in there. It's that song, Every Now and Then I Fall Apart, but it's the bright eyes. Bright eyes. So we got 4 for you, Leo. Don't be afraid to sing. So yeah, what you enjoy, get back and start getting back to what you enjoy, what really kind of like feeds your soul and that passionate Leo energy. Mural, be your own first priority. Don't be afraid to put yourself first. Don't feel bad for it. So you're somebody who's given. Like these people that did you wrong, I feel like you were giving a lot to them. And so you've got to, I'm hearing relearn that it's okay to give to yourself and give to other people with boundaries, of course. But these people were people that were taking advantage. Voyage. Yeah, you've had enough time to reflect now. I feel like you know what to do, but you just have to really acknowledge what you've been through and then move forward. Okay? I always think of Arya Stark when I see this, like at the end of Game of Thrones when she's ready to set sail. I feel like you're ready to set sail, Leo. And it'll help you get your confidence back. And like, it's like that cliche saying when they're like, to get the momentum going, you actually have to start. Like that's how you start to feel it. And so I think what might pull you out of that 4 of Cups energy is if you just begin. And you may not feel the momentum at first, but as you start, whatever this is, you need to start again to get back out there and feel better. Once you get into it, you'll start to pick up that energy and the momentum will gain, okay? And you'll start to feel like yourself again. At the bottom, remember to practice self-love. Yep. I feel like you were drained in a situation because you were giving a lot more than you were receiving. And that doesn't mean you have to be cut off from everybody now or that you were doing something fundamentally wrong. Like you weren't. I feel like you were being a genuine Leo and people took advantage of that, okay? So it's time to come back out now, Leo. It's time to let the sun shine. All right, this is what I have for you, and I hope that it has helped in some way. Until next time, I'll affirm for you and for me that all is well. See you soon. Bye, Leo.